Now, you the cell phone accessories. That means you know plenty things about phone. Which phone come out first for the world? Now, Anglophone or telephone?
You say Anglophone or telephone? Wow, I think that question is strong. But now, me, at the moment, I don't hear about telephone. So if na Anglophone, I never hear of that one.
Dozens of smartphones are being sold on a daily basis. So on this episode of Pulse TV's Strivia, we would find out those who are smart as their smartphones. Trust me on this. I'm your very own sensational C Classic, and this is Pulse TV. So how you doing, bruv?
I'm good.
Hope the day is going well, yeah.
Good?
You want to get a phone?
Yes.
Great. Yeah, but which phone are you using?
I'm presently using LG, but I want to get for my wife.
Oh, nice. But is this a GSM or a handset?
You could call it any of both.
How sure are you?
It's a GSM, it's a handset.
What's GSM?
What's that name again? Global System. I think I've forgotten, but it's still a GSM and it's an handset.
Are you telling me there's no difference between a GSM and a handset?
A GSM is a handset.
Why do you think this is a GSM, a handset, and not a GSM?
Because it's mobile now. Hand.
I was actually asking the difference between a cell phone and a handset.
Cell phone is of different thing, and handset is different thing entirely. Cell phone can be a name to generalize. You understand? All mobile gadgets. You understand? Your iPad can be your cell phone. Your tab, Tegra, and all that can be your cell phone. But handset, there are many gadgets. You understand? That can be easy to move around. You understand? Which entails and which uses network. You understand? Cell phone can also come in a land phone. You understand? Either way. But handset is a small phone. You understand? That is very easy to move around about. That's just it. That's my own perspective about the cell phone.
Is this a GSM or a handset?
Hand phone has every other thing apart from making calls, has the internet and other things, while a GSM is just for calls only. Wow, hand phone has every other gadget on it. It has your email, you can get your email, put your email there and do other things with pictures as well.
That's nice. Thank you for tutoring me on this, man.
GSM is global system mobile. Am I correct? The handset is the phone you're holding on your hand. What you're using to communicate.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So they're the same?
They're not the same actually. But
so which one are you holding?
I'm holding an handset.
And not a GSM?
Not a GSM now.
So the Nokia phone is a handset and not a GSM?
Yeah, yes.
It's a GSM phone.
And not a handset?
It's a GSM handset phone.
Only this phone is a GSM and a handset?
Yeah, it's a GSM. And at the same time, it's an handset. Yeah.
The BB, is it a handset or a GSM?
Yeah, it's a handset.
And not a GSM?
No. GSM, of course. GSM is like you walk around with it, right?
I don't really know. I want to know that. That's why I want to know if BB is handset or GSM.
It's an handset and a GSM.
Only one BB?
Same. Handset is on your hand and GSM you walk around with it. Oh. Yeah.
So before I start, I first start one. What will be the difference between handset and cell phone?
Handset and cell phone, all are the same thing. Everything at hand, set, pocket, everything the same thing. It is hand, handset, cell phone. Just to make call, everything small. Yeah, portable.
So which one first come out? Now Anglophones or telephones first come out?
Now the name with the call them with that when it come out with that.
No, Anglophone came out before telephones.
You sure?
Yeah.
So why are we not using Anglophone right now?
The technology is advancing on a daily basis. Okay. On a daily basis. So, things are changing. Things are changing. In advanced world, we follow their steps, and what we are using now is telephone, actually.
So, but is there a way we can modify Anglophones and bring them back to...
Of course, there's a way we can modify Anglophone and bring them back to the modern day now. But it depends on the technological drive of our government. So I expect the Nigeria government to at least to pump in more money in the technological aspect so that we can do more things.
And try to modify Anglophones.
Yes, try to modify Anglophones.
Well, that I can't tell. Which do you call Anglophone?
Oh, you don't know Anglophones?
I might have forgotten.
No, me, it's okay. Anglophone them and telephone them. For the world, which one will first come out where people start to use?
Which one you say they started to use?
Yeah, I don't know. I make a call ask.
I don't know. He had me too, I don't know.
Anglophone telephone come out before Anglophone.
You sure?
Yeah.
Who tell you? How you take now?
They have been using telephone since now. I think telephone is all this one that they are using like this. They are all these telephone inside the house. I think that is what they call telephone.
Yeah, what about Anglophone?
I didn't understand Anglophone, but I know it will be latest. Because I've never heard about the Anglophone.
So you think telephone came out before Anglophone?
I think.
Which one came out first? Is it telephone or Anglophone?
Okay, telephone.
Telephone came out before Anglophone?
Yeah, yeah.
Who told you about it?
Nobody, but I know about it.
You know that telephone came out before Anglophone?
Yeah.
So are we still using Anglophones now?
Are we still using what?
Anglophones now.
Anglophone. But not like that.
We can't. You don't expect people to start carrying phones with wire up and down now. It's not done.
Okay, so those ones are Anglophones.
Fancy.
So those ones are Anglophones.
Anglophone is more of a language. Telephones, devices started from way back, have these older phones and everything.
So why did we stop using Anglophones?
We do know. English-speaking people, the Anglophones, yeah.
Oh, they are not devices?
No.
It's like you know more about phones. Which came out first in history? Is it Anglophones or telephones?
Help me.
What's the question again?
Which one came out first in history? Is it Anglophones or telephones?
Anglophone is nowhere mobile itself. Anglophone like say Francophone countries, it's not Anglophone countries like people who speak English, you know.
You sabi something.
It's nowhere close.
You sabi something.
Anglophone came out first.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Who told you about it?
I just knew.
You just know, yeah?
Yeah.
So are we still using Anglophones?
No, we are using telephone right now.
So why are we not using Anglophones anymore?
It has been phased out, of course. Yeah.
Is there any way the government can modify Anglophones and bring it back?
Sure, creativity and innovation can do that.
Can do all of that. So the big question to you is, what is Anglophone?
Anglophone. Oh, Anglophone is like the archaic ways of communicating, like back in those days. You get when you say Anglophone, like the old ways of communicating.
That's nice. So which phone are you using?
I don't have a phone right now, but I used a Ferro Supreme.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now that's more like a former phone because you're about getting another one, yeah?
Yeah.
Great. Now my question to you is, which would you prefer? Go back to your former phone or go back to your ex-girlfriend?
My former phone.
Why not your ex-girlfriend?
Because she's in the past now. She's in the past. She's my ex. So.
What did that girl do to you now?
I don't want to remember. No, I don't want to.
So you prefer going back to your former phone?
Yeah, very well. My former phone, not my ex-girlfriend.
Wow.
At least the phone was way better than her.
You said what?
The phone was way better than she was, no? Yeah.
Something must have caught us in the process, which I feel that we can never, part again. Then we have
But the Canon C8 is former now. It's more like X too.
Yeah, I can go back and get it again. Yeah.
But you can't go back to your ex-girlfriend?
Yeah.
That girl don't break your heart too.
Yeah,
The worst part is I don't even get girlfriend, talk more of getting ex.
So you never get girlfriend before?
No.
Why?
I don't want.
All your life you never get girlfriend?
No.
So when you get sexual urge, what do they do?
I know they even they get.
The phone where you use before this one, Asha 200 Nokia. So I want to ask you, which one you go choose? Which one you go prefer out of these two options? Go back to your ex-girlfriend or go back to Nokia Asha 200?
I'd rather go back to my girl's girlfriend.
Yeah, I'll go back to my former phone, ex-phone, than ex-girlfriend. Because for whatever makes the girlfriend ex, then there's no need going back.
What about the phone X?
Well, you gave me an option, so I would rather choose the phone than the girlfriend.
Which one you will choose?
I never know. I make I ask you.
Okay, I'll choose my Samsung.
Why not your ex?
Something make an X now.
Which phone were you using before this Infinix?
Yeah, should be a phone. The techno phone.
A Techno phone. So I want to ask you, which would you prefer? Go back to your former phone to going back to your ex-girlfriend? Which would you prefer?
Strong words. Well, let's say my ex-girlfriend.
You go back to your ex-girlfriend instead of going back to your former phone. Why?
Yeah, she's married now, but I still enjoyed her.
Which phone were you using before the iPhone 6?
Samsung X5.
Samsung. So which would you prefer? Would you prefer to go back to your boyfriend or to go back to your Samsung Galaxy X5?
I'll prefer to go back to my Samsung.
Now to go back to your ex-boyfriend?
Yes,
Why?
because I don't have an ex.
You don't have an ex? You don't have a boyfriend at all?
I have a fiance. I don't have an ex.
This is your first boyfriend
Yes,
I'll go back to my ex-boyfriend.
and not to your former phone?
Mm,
Why? Why would you want to go back to your ex-boyfriend? Tell me about him.
Ex-girlfriend, I'll go back to my Samsung phone. I'll go back to my Samsung phone, of course.
And not to your ex-girlfriend?
No, my ex-girlfriend is married and I think he has a kid now. She has a kid now.
So would you rather go back to your girlfriend, your ex-girlfriend, or to your Nokia phone?
It should be progressing, like moving forward. So I just can't go back.
Wonderful.
I can go back if she can give me what I want, as in she can give me she can give me my immediate desire.
What is your immediate desire?
Satisfaction, and you know it's all encompassing, like whole lot.
Interesting people everywhere. Now you see some people are actually smart while the others are just like the phones we used. Yes. But it's been a nice show. Hope you enjoyed the show. It's been Pulse TV's Strivia. You can follow us on all our social media platforms and subscribe on YouTube so you get it faster and better. But till I come your way next time, always stay classy. And this particular episode of Pulse TV's Strivia was brought to you by Slot.